We recording? Yo, what's up, guys? This is the first ever interview with Daniel Ridgeway. I'm Derek, the designer.
I'm Daniel Ridgeway.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's just get started, man. How you doing today?
Good, you?
Pretty good, man. Freaking excited to have you here, bro.
Oh shit, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to be the number one, the first interview.
Yeah, man. The first, that's a really good feeling, man. Who would have thought we'd both be here right now?
I know, who'd have thought?
Yeah. I'm excited to see where we go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, where are you from?
From Pueblo.
Hell yeah.
Pueblo, Colorado.
That's what's up. Fucking, what's Pueblo like?
Well, it's known as like one of the most dangerous like cities in the U.S. And it honestly, it is kind of dangerous. Like low key, like I hear gunshots around where I live all the time. It's not exactly safe.
It's not safe. Sorry, man. I was getting my drink.
No, you're good. But it's not that bad. Like I've never been shot. So
That's a good caliber to decide whether a place is bad or not.
yeah, if you've never been shot,
If your dog has been shot, then that's all right.
oh my god, hell no.
Oh,
That's worse than getting shot. Your dog gets shot.
oh no, they're gonna call PETA on me, man. All right, so you're from Pueblo. It's pretty dangerous.
I mean, I don't want that to be all I say. I mean, Pueblo's a dope place to live. It's
Oh, yeah.
not, I mean, lots of cities are dangerous, but I mean, you could still live a normal life there. I mean, I'm not gangbanging.
For sure, yeah. That's good to hear. You're making art.
Right, yeah.
Hell yeah. There's lots of musicians in Pueblo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Um, what was growing up like in Pueblo?
Growing up in Pueblo, I don't know. I feel like it was I had a pretty normal childhood. Like I kind of jumped around schools a lot. Honestly, just because I hated school and I always thought like a new school was gonna be better, and my mom was always down to let me move to a different school.
Dang.
So I got pretty used to being like the new kid and shit.
She was always down to. That's
I mean, as
that's
long
like a
as
cool
it's
mom, I guess, or
yeah.
not.
Oh, dude, my mom was so cool, dude.
She would let you fucking smoke weed in the house.
When I was in high school, yeah.
For real, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool mom. That's the mom everyone wants to go visit.
Yeah, you always used to hit up my house. Did you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
You've been in my
I was
room?
trying to keep our relationship under wraps, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
yeah.
the homie. This is the homie Daniel
Oh
Ridgeway.
yeah, dude. Yeah, this is my homie. Yeah.
Freaking know this guy for years.
Fuck yeah.
I'm excited. He's my first interview. Um, so who raised you? Your mom, you were saying?
Yeah, just my mom.
That's awesome. Single parents, man. Single women.
Oh yeah, strong
Hell yeah.
as could be.
Hell yeah. What did that kind of teach you, you think?
Honestly, like low key, I think one downside, because this is just the first thing that came to my mind. One downside of never like really having a dad in my life as a kid is like I feel like it's hard to talk to other dudes about my feelings. Like I'd prefer to open up to a girl than to like tell another dude how I'm like if I'm actually feeling down.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like the social stigma with everyone. Like men aren't supposed to,
Right. Yeah.
change that, freaking
I feel
men
that.
cry.
Men do cry.
Yeah.
Big boys do cry.
Big boy. Yeah. Exactly.
Cure is wrong.
Yeah, you're not a gangster if you don't cry, man.
Exactly.
Gangsters cry.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree, man. Um so at what age did you get really introduced to like music and stuff?
Honestly, dude, I'll be straight up. Like people will say this is like cringe now, but like well, first I'll say like when I was real young, I didn't really listen to rap music. I don't even remember really what I liked. Like just probably random radio bullshit. But like I never really was into rap music until deadass I heard the song Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Oh, dang. Is that where he talks about having sex with his mom?
Yeah, he tells the story of that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I don't know, that was just such a good song to me, I guess back then. Like I started to listen to a lot of Immortal Technique, Then I just started to listen to other underground rappers like Jedi Mind Tricks and like rhyme sayers like I can't even remember their names. Like what's like
Atmosphere and
yeah.
like Brother Ali.
Bro, I was gonna say Brother Ali, but I wasn't sure if that was the right name.
Like
the white dude,
albino rapper.
Yeah. I would listen to that, and then I got really into battle rappers, dude. Don't Flop, Grind Time, all hip hop all the time. AHAT is what they called it.
It's a YouTube channel.
These are all like rap battle leagues, but yeah, their shit was on YouTube. And like it was like, dude, it was hard as fuck, dude. A lot of these people were incredible like lyricists, like, and like I noticed like early on, like to me the best people in these leagues were people that really focused on multiple syllable rhymes. So like that's where you're not rhyming just one word at a time. Like instead of saying hat and then rhyming it with cat, you're saying like Mad Hat and then rhyming it with Black Cat or something like that. I just thought of that off the top. But like you're rhyming more than one syllable at a time, because a lot of these dudes, because you gotta remember, like in these leagues that I would watch, it was really almost never to a beat. Oh, I just realized I was fucking up the audio the whole time.
No, sounded not bad.
Okay, but it was really never to a beat. It was all a cappella. So these guys, you know, they wouldn't like if you tried to put it to a beat, it wouldn't make sense, because these guys weren't rhyming in 4/4 timing. They were like all over the place. It was almost like spoken word poetry more than like rapping, like as we see today. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I bet a lot of these type of leagues still exist. But so when I started rapping, like literally, bro, the first rap I ever wrote in my life was in 7th grade in this we were in this, I think it was called Gateway to Technology class, GTT. And dude, like this class, basically you would learn how to like program robots, but like a lot of us would just fuck around the whole time in it. Like there were some kids that really knew this shit and were learning a lot, and then everyone else was just kind of fucking around, and they would still pass you because it's actually pretty hard, and they probably just like, all right, if you participate, you're good. But I remember one day in this class, I wrote a little diss rap to my homie, and this was the first thing I ever wrote ever. And like, I don't know, I rhymed words. I couldn't do multiple syllables, but like I rhymed some words and made like a little fake diss rap to him. and like he read it, and then some homies read it, and they were like, "Oh, this is good," and shit. And so I kept writing that type of stuff, like some diss raps and then like and then just random stuff eventually. And like literally, dude, all through 7th grade, or maybe this was 8th grade. I think this was 8th grade. Like literally, I would show my homies these raps that I wrote, but I wouldn't rap them.
Oh, you would just write them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You were the ghostwriter for yourself.
Yeah, dude. But people would tell me it was good, so I kept going, dude. And then the summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, when I was going into high school, like, dude, I didn't really hang out with anybody, so I would just sit around writing raps like all day long, like every day. And I had a sketchbook. It had no lines on it. It was just a sketchbook I got for like Christmas or something. And I filled the whole thing up, like every page front and back, with like rhymes, like rapping and shit. And like that's where I really learned how to rhyme like multiple syllables, because to know beat, like it's definitely kind of easier, you know. You could do a lot of crazy shit and like really focus on like rhyming crazy things. Like literally, I challenged myself to write raps, as I call them. I just call them raps. I don't call them verses or anything. But I challenged myself to write like raps that like every single word in a line rhymed with like the adjacent word in the next line. And it was crazy bullshit that, you know, it's not musical, but like that really like trained my mind to rhyme words really well. And like that was like my basis for rapping. When I first started rapping to beats, I couldn't do it. because like I had only rapped a cappella, or not even said it, just like wrote it down. But like eventually I figured out how to like rap to beats, mostly through freestyling. Like that really increased my skill.
Damn.
So like I don't know if should I like kind of keep going with my history?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So I got pretty good at freestyling, and pretty like good, I thought, at like making songs, and like I made a bunch of shit in high school. Like I don't know if you probably saw. Did you ever listen to any of the shit I posted on SoundCloud?
Oh yeah, I remember, man. Freaking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to say the name, but yeah, I posted a bunch of shit
Redacted.
on SoundCloud. Yeah. And people would tell me that it was good, and deadass, like I thought I was like incredible, cuz I was only focused on multiple syllables, and I could rap pretty fast too. And I thought that made me like a fucking god of rap. And like deadass, like as a lot of, probably young rappers think, like I thought like I'm going to be the greatest rapper ever, and there's no question I'm going to be famous. Like leaving high school, like literally that was my mindset. I was like, there's no question I'm going to be a famous rapper. And then like I moved to Fort Collins for a while, and like I kept trying to make music, but like I literally just hit like writer's block. Like everything I wrote, I was just like, this shit sucks. And I got to the point where I was like, I don't even know what kind of beats I want to rap to anymore. I don't even know what kind of music I want to make. And eventually I just quit. And from the ages of like somewhere when I was 19 to when I was 22, I just completely gave up on the idea of being a rapper or anything like that. And then like, it was when I was 22 and I was a massage therapist. I started thinking well, this job sucks. I need to do something else. So that's when I was like, well, I want to go back to school. And my idea was to make some kind of documentaries. So literally I tried three different routes in my mind to get there. And I kept like cycling through the routes. Like, what do I want to do? Like, cause I thought like journalism could possibly get you there. Like, and then I thought like I would really love to do like wildlife like documentaries. Like that'd be sick. So I thought like maybe wildlife biology. And then I thought like, shit, well maybe film. Maybe film is like the safest idea, because if you want to make documentaries, if that's the ultimate goal, like film's probably the safest bet.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Eventually I figured out I don't think I would like making documentaries. I don't think I'd be satisfied making film. Like I think I kind of skipped ahead a little bit, but I want to talk about like, so that happened. I went back to school, and my thought was like, I'm going to make some kind of film. It's documentaries. I'm going to do it some kind of way. And then COVID hit, and like I was stuck in my house for months.
Oh wait, you're getting ahead.
I am?
Yeah, I had a little bit of questions for you before that.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
All right,
like,
yeah.
I like where you're going, but like, let's freaking
Yeah, I'm down to
structure this out.
Okay.
So you had a little bit of a writer's block, you said, for a few years.
Yeah.
Because you thought you were going to be greater than you were at an early age.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna be like the greatest, and then not only that, but like I said, like I got to the point where I'm like, I don't know what kind of songs I want to make, like, because it's not really enough just to rap really great. Like, it has to, you have to have like your own kind of sound to your music. And I didn't know what I wanted to make. Like, I would search YouTube for hours looking through, type beats and people's beats and SoundCloud beats, and I just felt like nothing was really me. Like, and I just didn't know. And I kind of knew like probably the only way to really feel like that is A, to work with a producer, or B, to become a producer, to be able to make the beats yourself. But back then I felt like I'm never going to be able to learn how to make really great beats. Like, cause like, and it's so weird how when you're younger, you could be like 19 and you could think that's so old. Cause I thought like it's too late. Like I needed to start learning how to play the piano when I was younger and shit.
Yeah.
So I like that's pretty much what I told myself is like it's too late to learn how to make beats. So like I just got uninspired and then eventually just started thinking like it's fucking dumb to think you're gonna be a rapper. Like I need to get a better plan in life.
Damn. So you got really discouraged, actually.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing. Like when like the artist falls out of love with the art.
Oh yeah.
That's like. That really sucks.
Yeah,
right
I was
there.
in a completely different mindset where I gave up on it. Dude, well, I remember at one point when I was like a massage therapist, and I knew I didn't want to do that forever, but either way, I felt like I'm actually kind of glad I don't think like that anymore. Because can you imagine how stressful it would be to be constantly being like, man, I need to make it. Because at that point, I wasn't in that mindset at all. So it was like a good break even too, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the greatest things happen when you're not forcing them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like with constant work, you know, great things happen. You can't just force that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. So what made you become re-inspired?
So, well, like I said, or like, I was going into my bad. So,
Like I said.
even though I got cut out, what was I gonna say?
Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
were recording some of this before and it got fucking
redacted. But like when COVID hit, like I was stuck in the house like all day long because I could not do massage. Like, because remember they shut everything down, and massage therapy was like one of the first things that they banned, because that's obviously not banned, but they said you can't do that right now. So I was unemployed, just sitting there getting unemployment, and I was in school, so I was getting unemployment and getting money from school. So I was
Hey.
like,
Sorry, bro. My cat is fucking
oh, you're good.
fucking with the background.
Fucking with the studio.
You guys know cats. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh yeah, cats are. But basically, like I was stuck in the house all day, and that made me start rhyming again. And basically, what I figured out was, actually, I think what I really want to do is like maybe rap to lo-fi. So I started doing that a lot, and I eventually found some beats that really work with it. Then I found UC. And then I found...
Shout out UC.
Shout out UC. Hell yeah.
Best lo-fi beat producer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. And then I found this other dude, Pacific. And I made a bunch of...
Shout out Pacific.
Shout out Pacific. Oh, yeah. It's
Second best.
It's two producers. They don't make lo-fi. But they make like... They kind of focus on pop a lot. But so I made a bunch of songs to their beats. And like I showed you one of them. And
it was sick.
Thank you. And so one way or another, I figured out like, dude, I could do this. Like, I know how to rhyme. Like most people can't figure out how to stay on beat and make multiple syllable rhymes and do metaphors and sound like clean. Like, so I was just like a lot of people on the radio don't even sound like that. And that's low key kind of cocky still. But I mean, one life, like literally I was just like, if I can do this, like I want to, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, why would you not? Like, it's way better than working any other regular kind of job, I think. Cause like when I was a massage therapist, I figured out like it's definitely better to work for yourself, but I hated the work. The work was awful. So like, even though like you definitely get the perks of working for yourself, like you make your own schedule, you decide how many hours you because like I just would pay a percentage of what I make, and like as long as I like was doing okay, like I could kind of come and go as I want, you know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like they say, what do they say, like work isn't work if you're doing what you love. And like even if you work for yourself, that shit's not what it's cracked up to be all the time, because you have to have the fire under your ass to like go get it every day.
True. Yeah. It has to be something you love. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a good point, man. Like growing up, who were some of your musical inspirations? Like what kind of bands or artists were you listening to?
Like when I was first started rapping, like I said, at first it was the battleground rappers, like DNA is one that's a legend. Fuck. What I'm trying to think of the number one guy that I always used to listen to. I have to think of it, dude. Hold on. Disaster. That's his name. Disaster. That homie could fucking rap, dude.
Really?
And he did crazy multiple syllables, and he would do the shit off the top that was just like insane, dude. So like, yeah, like those people first inspired me, and then I got into like Intuition, Dumbfounded, Wax, those type of guys. I watched a lot of Timothy De La Ghetto videos, and I bump his music.
Timothy De, isn't that a comedian?
Yeah, he's like an Asian guy.
Yeah.
He's on Wild and Out now.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. So Wax, is that like a northern United States rap?
No, that's a rapper. That's a rapper's name.
No, but they're from like the northern United States.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where he's from. He's a white dude. I think he lives in California. He's a white dude with a bald. He's always had a bald head, like shaved head.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, I'm fucking out of the loop then. But
yeah,
man.
they're definitely dudes who like rhyme a lot of multiple syllables, like all those dudes. So like I've like listening to music, that's always been. I mean, listening to rap, that's always been what I've gravitated towards. That's just always been what I liked. Totally. And then Mac Lethal's another huge one.
Yeah, like that not your average rap. No like very simple mumble rap.
Right. Yeah.
I feel that. That's what all the kids are listening to, man. That's what everyone's listening to.
Yeah.
Low key, I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy some of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, but I've always liked those kind of rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. What about like?
Honestly, like back in the day when I was a kid, I used to hate what was on the radio. I used to be such a hater. You know what I mean? Like a purist, like a hip hop purist. Like I didn't like the radio music at all, and I hated Drake, like way back in the day, just cause you know.
Oh no.
Just cause like he signified like popular rap music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I like Drake now.
Yeah, I mean he's been dominant for like 10 years.
Oh yeah. I can't hate on Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but...
Aubrey Grams. Oh, man. I'm just gonna...
I feel you.
Sorry, man. My freaking cat. The freaking ZZ. I'm gonna introduce her.
Okay, hell yeah.
This is ZZ the cat.
Hello.
Yeah, she's not very friendly.
She's scratched me and bit me a lot.
All right. So, back to where we were. All right. So, like, what's like one story that like really defines you as like a person or an artist?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Shit. I don't know.
What's something like growing up, like what made you say
I think I'm for sure gonna be famous or something.
Yeah.
I remember I'd hit up some parties back in high school, and like they'd ask me to freestyle, and I would actually kill it on the freestyle, and like no one was expecting, and everyone would be hyped, and like that was some of the moments that would tell me like I think I could actually do this, cause like I mean, to have the pressure on you like that, all your peers.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't like rap in front of their peers.
No, I totally agree, man. Like, it takes a lot of guts, especially in high school, man. Like, most people are like coming into their bodies and shit. They're like, "Who am I?"
Yeah.
You know? Damn. Fucking, you think we can get a freestyle after this interview?
I'm down. 5 Fingers of Death or what?
Hell yeah, man. We'll record it and we'll put it on Instagram.
I'm down.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Check that out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let's see. How about? I was checking out your catalog before this interview, and a lot of your songs seem to be about love. So do you have a girlfriend in your life, man, or a wife or something?
No.
No? Who are you writing these songs about?
Well, honestly, nobody. Cause like to me, that's like a kind of like a big philosophy thing in music. Actually, like I've seen a lot of or some other artists say things like, "I wish somebody would break up with me so that I could write about my heartbreak or something like that. But to me, like, I just think, well, if you feel like you can kind of feel what that's like, why not write about it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you need to necessarily write about only your personal experiences. Like, you know what I mean? Like a book, like, you know, imagine if, you know, famous authors thought like, oh, I can only write about what's actually happened to me. You know what I mean? Like, so many of, you know, most, you know, great books, a lot of great books are fictional. They're totally made up. Like, they didn't happen to the author at all. So to me, music could be the same way. Like, an artist doesn't necessarily need to write only about their own experience. Like, if you feel like you could write from a certain perspective, like, you know, like, that's what you should do. But, like, also, I don't know, it's just a creative direction I go with a lot of these songs, because honestly, dude, I really just kind of try to write what I think should be said over the beat. I really try to get, like, in tune with the beat and think, like, what would sound the most, what would make the most sense over this beat. And with these lo-fi beats, a lot of times it tends to be, you know, these topics of, like, love and, like, heartbreak and shit like that.
Totally.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like there does have to be some, like, a glimmer of, like I said, it doesn't have to be your own personal experience, but it has to be something you can relate to, so that other people could relate to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Dang. So,
like, have you ever, like, there's a movie called Frank. I think that's what it's called. It's just one name like that. I think it's called Frank. But it's a pretty, like, weird, like, indie movie where this dude has he's wearing this crazy ass like mascot's head on his head the entire movie. Like, in the movie, he never takes it off, or at least in front of anybody. And he's a member of this band, and like this. So the movie's kind of about him, but also about the band's new member, who's this dude who's coming into it cold, and he's like, why does this guy always wear a mask and shit? But anyways, there's a scene where, because he plays the piano, but he doesn't write any lyrics, and he really wants to write lyrics. That's kind of what the movie's about. And he asks the dude Frank, because the dude Frank's, like, a great lyricist and shit. He's like, how do I don't know what I want my core songwriting themes to be. And Frank's like, you can write a song literally about anything. And then he looks at, like, a tuft of fabric standing up on the carpet, and he grabs his acoustic guitar, and he literally writes a song about the tuft. But it's not, you know, about the tuft. Like, obviously the tuft represents more in the song. But, like, that's kind of, like, my approach. Like, I've always kind of gave this example when people have asked this kind of question. Like, you could write a song about getting out of bed in the morning and how hard that is. But, like, you can make it sound like, you know, there's way more to this than just the idea of getting out of bed. Like, maybe it's, you know, the idea of just being trapped in like the same life cycle, you know, even though you're literally just talking about getting out of bed, people are going to draw way more from that. Mm-hmm. Or you could take it another direction. Like, this is kind of like option 2 for songwriting, like, in my mind, is maybe write the song about getting out of bed, but, like, as you write it, you're actually writing the lyrics with the twist of, like maybe you change the lyrics to be like, instead of getting out of bed, or I don't know where I was going with that one. But, like, maybe it's not just about getting out of bed. Maybe it's about getting out of bed and now I'm alone. Or, like, you know what I mean? You could easily take something mundane and make it very romantic by just adding that kind of idea. Like, instead of just getting out of bed, maybe I'm sad because I'm getting out of bed alone for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Dang. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's kind of like a easy trope to go into with lo-fi beats, because they kind of sound sadder.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Yeah, I feel that. Do you ever see yourself, like, expanding outside of lo-fi beats?
Yeah, I do. I really want to, like, sing more and make stuff that's like not really hip hop at all, like more like indie type music. Like I definitely want to make some songs that are just like me and the guitar and shit. But like I'm like always working on my voice and trying to like perfect like writing lyrics with my kind of singing voice and like and like just writing good chord progressions and shit. I'm still like I'm still not quite happy with like my producing abilities in making beats. Like I still feel like I need like a whole like year or so to really get to where I want to be with making beats.
Hell yeah. I'm glad we got you fucking before you're at your peak, bro. We got you here.
Yeah, dude.
In this undisclosed location.
Fuck yeah.
That's what's up, man. So you think you could see yourself over like trap beats one day?
No, not trap beats.
Like what kind of beats?
Like indie, like songwriting, like maybe like I mean, I don't want to name any one artist because I feel like I want to have my own kind of sound, you know what I mean? But like maybe like the structure of like Mac DeMarco and songs like that.
Yeah. That's awesome. He has a really interesting creative strategy, I heard.
Yeah. Does he?
I heard he's just kind of disorganized.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know?
A lot of his songs are named after a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
There's like Cheryl or Sharon or something like that. I haven't bumped him in a while, but I went through a phase where I that's all I listened to.
Damn. Hell yeah. Well, dang. So what's next for you?
What's next? I'm just keep getting better at making beats and songs for sure. Just like I'm always learning more like music theory and production, and I don't really want to go to school for it because I feel like you don't really need to go to school to learn all the shit I'm trying to learn. Like I'm not trying to make, like real jazz or like classical music,
Yeah.
But I honestly, one thing I've been trying to learn is like melodic minor. It's like the minor scale, but like the 6th and 7th degrees are both raised. So it makes you play some really like some of the chords are augmented, which are like weird sounding chords, and like it's just a totally different feel of music besides like what anything on the radio is.
Dang. Yeah, I'm excited to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have another interview after you drop all that new music.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be really awesome. Is there anything else you want to say, man, to the audience?
Just check out my shit. I'm trying to put out at least one video a week on YouTube. So like I'm trying to keep up. Some of it'll be things that I produced. Some of it will be some UC beats or some other kind of beats I'm trying to hit up. But yeah, I'm trying to make at least one video a week. So check out Daniel Ridgeway on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll have that in the description and on screen too. Hopefully. My name is Derek the Designer. Thanks for watching this first interview with Daniel Ridgeway.
Thank you for having me on,
Legendary, bro.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, glad to have you.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Fucking. Hopefully, can we get that freestyle now?
Oh, okay, yeah, we need a beat, shit.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get it.